Thanks for joining us, Tov Jewish News. I'm joined by Itamar Marcus, who's the director of Palestinian Media Watch, the guy who's listening to what they're really saying in Arabic and not the, I don't want to use the word BS that they're giving us in English. Thanks for joining us, Itamar. So let's get straight into the meat of the matter. The Palestinians seem to be promoting a narrative of redemption through the murder of Jews. Enlighten us.
Yes. As soon as the terror atrocities started from Gaza, the Palestinian Authority has given complete support for them. They've used expressions like on their official television, like joy, morning of victory, heroic. Last Friday, they went a step further than just giving support. Actually, on Thursday, they distributed this sheet that you see here on the screen. This is a page of instructions to all the preachers in the Palestinian Authority. And what they're supposed to do on the mosques this past Friday is, these are the main points of their sermons. And one of the points here is a quote from Islamic tradition. It's called a hadith. It's considered to be an Islamic tradition attributed to Muhammad, and it has the status of Islamic law. And what is the text? It says, the hour of redemption, the hour of resurrection won't come until Muslims fight the Jews and kill them. Jews will hide behind rocks and trees, and the rock and the tree, or the rock or the tree will say...
Let's show a bit of this outrage.
لأن حربنا مع أبناء القردة والخنازير هي حرب دينية عقائدية. تحيا فتح، تحيا. تفضل شيخنا الجليل.
لا تقوم الساعة حتى تقاتلوا اليهود، فيختبئ اليهودي وراء الحجر أو الشجر، فينادي الحجر أو الشجر: يا مسلم يا عبد الله، هذا يهودي ورائي، تعال فاقتل. هذه هي فلسطين إذا تحدثنا عنها، مع بداية الجهاد ومع استمرار الجهاد.
So let me get this, Itamar. This is the official of the Palestinian Authority, our partners in peace, who's saying all these things and actually instructing all the preachers throughout the Judea and Samaria that this is what they're supposed to be telling the people on Friday? Is there a difference between the Palestinian Authority and Hamas, actually?
Okay, so first of all, you have to understand, the instructions for this past Friday were written. This video was over 10 years ago, and this is my point, and this is why I brought this video. This ideology that is thought to be Hamas is actually Palestinian Authority ideology as well. This is the Mufti, Mohammed Hussein. He's the highest appointed official, and over 10 years ago on official Palestinian television at a Fatah event in Jerusalem, he told people that the war against Israel, the fight against Israel, is not about land, and it's not even about Israel, it's about the extermination of Jews. And that's why this is critical. The Hamas, we know, in their charter, says that the war is about extermination of Jews and destroying Israel. Fatah, it was assumed, and the PA, it was assumed, and this is what many governments around the world try to tell us, is that they're interested in land, and what we show them. And that's why this video is so important, because it's already been over a decade and even more that the Palestinian Authority has told their people, genocide of Jews is the destiny of the Jews, and it's going to happen by Muslims. This Friday, they sent it out to all the mosques in the Palestinian Authority.
So I have to ask you a question. If this is the case already for a decade, and this is for maybe uninitiated viewers who might say, where do we go from here? How have we put up with this? And B, where do we go from here if we've seen what Hamas really is, the world has seen what Hamas really represents, and they're actually one and the same with at least ideologically with the Fatah, with the Palestinian Authority, our peace partners?
First of all, I want to agree with the last statement. The reason why this happened from Hamas and not from Fatah is because Hamas was able and Fatah wasn't. The ideology that they express is identical in terms of the evil of the Jews, the necessity to kill Jews. You have to look at the way the Palestinian Authority responds to the murder of Jews. I'm sure all of your viewers remember the horrific murder of Rabbi D's wife and his two daughters, just traveling on the road. And a month later, when the terrorists who did it were captured and killed by Israel, the Prime Minister, Mohammed Shtaya, of the Palestinian Authority, put on his Facebook page a picture of the two terrorists. He put a picture of the two terrorists, and he put the words, the heroic eternal martyrs. So this is the Prime Minister. A murderer of two young girls and their mother is heroic. So the Palestinian Authority puts the murder of Jews on a pedestal. The Palestinian Authority gives financial rewards to any terrorist who goes to jail. They give financial rewards to the families of any terrorist killed in this terror attack. The Palestinian Authority and the Hamas have identical ideology, and when the PA does, it fulfills the same actions and terror that the Hamas does.
Shocking, but not surprising. I hope now that people, both in our government and around the world, will wake up to this. Itamar Marcus, I want to thank you a lot for joining us and illuminating such an important issue that we're facing today. Thank you for joining us, Itamar.
Thank you for inviting me.